Hello and what's up everybody, how's it going? Once again, this is the Deathful Fan. Welcome back again to my channel. I'm so sorry guys, I've been gone for like I think anywhere between 2 to 3 months. I was so busy and couldn't get things to work on my YouTube channel. My sister was getting married and then I had this flight school stuff, so I took a gap in between. And now I'm back with some new additions. This is a Boeing 767-300 and we are at Innsbruck Airport. We'll be flying to Paris. So let's get going. This is going to be a full flight. I missed you guys so much. I hope you guys did too. Well, yeah, basically. So yeah, let's turn the battery on. Standby power to auto. You guys will be getting master at this. You know a lot of these things. You know a lot of this stuff, right? So standby power to auto, and we actually have a checklist over here. Well, I know how to do stuff, but yeah. But first, let's get this ground power unit, high pressure unit, passengers, stairs, chocks. We don't need de-icing, we need fuel truck, air conditioning unit, and luggage loader. Covers are off. We'll be taking 150 passengers. Cargo weight, it's okay. And for this flight, we need 27,500 pounds of fuel. It was over about anywhere between 11,500 to 12,000 kg, so this is the conversion. We will open the left front door for our cargo and these cargo doors, and let's load. This will load the plane in the meanwhile and optimize center of gravity. We don't want plane to, fall down from it. Electrical power is established, check. Bus die switches on. APU selector to on, and now start. So we'll wait for the APU. Let's turn the APU generator on. The APU will turn on anytime right now. Amplifier, so here. IRS, take it to nav, all three of them. That is for our FMC, knowing the location and stuff. External power is now connected. Alright. Here is it. We are getting our display is jack. And verify quantities for, we do have oil here is 14 quarts, oxygen plus is 872, hydraulic quantity is 0.60, equally distributed in all three of them. So alright, check. We'll move to the next. This is our FMC stuff, so let's file. Alright, route. Our origin is Lima Oscar Whiskey India, and our destination is Lima Papa, what is it? Sorry, Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf. This is Paris, I believe. Alright, and let me just get my waypoints real quick. Go to next page. 2, we will write Kilo Papa Tango. That's our 2, we'll go there directly. Then the next waypoint is a VIA, that's the airway. So it's Uniform Lima 856 to Akabi, Alpha Kilo Alpha Bravo India. Our next airway is Uniform Zulu 613 HOC, which is Hotel Oscar Charlie. Uniform Lima 856 again, and the next waypoint is Delta Juliet Lima, and that should be it. Okay, alright, departure, arrival. Whenever you press, if the activate, the plane just goes away, so I didn't press it. Just so you guys know, we'll be departing from runway 26 and arrival at LFPG will be at ILS 26 right. Our star will be this one, DJL7H, that should be it. And execute, well, it's gonna execute it anyways. Make sure you don't have any discontinuity and vectors. There's going to be a waypoint which is called vector, so make sure you delete it, so cause that takes you nowhere. Now let's try after activation. It's invalid. Let's perform the initiation. Our ground weight, we can see it right here. Let's close the checklist for a while. It should be 269er decimal 9. That's in tons, I believe. 269er decimal 9. That's our ground weight, and reserve is 2700 pounds of fuel. 370, flight level 370 is our cruising altitude, and I don't know about the cost index, so we're just gonna keep it blank. That doesn't matter actually. Now flaps should be 5, and just press this select on, so you're gonna get your speed, which is your V1's V rotate is about 130. We'll keep some contingency and we'll take off at about 135. Let's go to legs again if we can. Select. Yeah, there we go. And delete these vectors, cause that takes you nowhere. Pretty weird for this. Check for any errors in your flight plan and you're good to go. Yes, we will climb. This flight plan is not equipped for VNAV, so we're gonna use LNAV for this, cause for VNAV you need all of these inputs at what altitude and what speed you need to be. So we will do our climb directly at flight level 370, and that should be it for our checklist. Checklist override. Go to next. I just did all of this stuff. We just need we don't need to look at that place. That's it. Alright, your damper switch on, easy switch normal, hydraulic lines left and right on. Oh, system press lines check. Utility bus switch left right both are on. Emergency light switch arm and guarder is over. Let's get to overhead panel view. Arm and guarded. Oxygen light check. Don't press it, cause whenever you press this, the oxygen marks in the seats comes on. So make sure you don't press it. And even the RAM air turbine, make sure you don't press it. Engine selectors to both and auto. Position light switch on. We don't need wing light. We'll keep it on. Anyways, it looks good by the way. Check landing lights as needed, and this is our window heads. Let's turn all of them on. No smoking seat belts to auto. Auto rate set. Check landing altitude selector to auto set. So forward cabin temperature controls, all of them to auto. Mid cabin, alright. Flight deck cabin auto, everything set to auto. Trim air on, left and right circulation on, isolation switches on. Alright, so we are done over there. Auto throttle on, flight directors on, VOR DME to auto, oxygen test. So this is the only thing I didn't get it from where to do this. So we're gonna skip this, because there's always this message, check low crew oxygen and stuff. I don't know where that comes from. I did everything in my power to fix it, but I don't understand what's wrong. Okay, IRS are not yet aligned. I don't understand why. then this get equals to auto. There should be force align something in here so that we don't have to wait for it. Is it prepare cockpit? No. Well, I don't know why it is not yet aligned. Okay, well, let's just wait for it. We'll get it. We'll get over there. Where's our checklist? Item override, flight instruments, check. Let's set the altimeter. It should be about something in 3. So press I, so it's 3012. Go here, use this barrel 3012. Flight instrument indications. IRS is not yet aligned, so we are gonna override all of it. Auto land enunciator test is check. Upper ECAS display, this is where we are just check. Secondary engine indication, item override check. Alright, so this is all the stuff that we don't actually need for now. So checklist, override, go to next switch. We just need this on terrain switch. Dude, okay, IRS is not aligned. Alright, okay, I get it. We tried not controlling, we don't need this checklist, so it's before start, takeoff thrust reference. Okay, it's I think here. It is to set to both, and these are the lighting stuff, I believe. Computer set to auto. Check IAS plus check mark selector. We will initially climb at 200. Altitude should be let's climb to 37,000 feet directly. So we'll just set it over here. Heading indicator 260 for the start. We'll fly runway heading, but there's terrain ahead, so we'll have to turn. 260 vertical speed 2000 feet per minute. Hold. Alright, everything is set. Check, 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 check. Let's close all of our doors. Airplane, close all. General ground, we don't need this, fuel truck chocks. We don't need all of this. We'll just keep our ground power over there if we need. Right, left fuel pumps, which is right fuel pump. Center pumps. As required, we need center pumps. Anti-collision red on. White are the strobe lights, so we will do it as soon as we reach the runway. Recall, switch, push if there's any message. None. Item override. Check. Well, our trim, this trim is perfect for now. Alright, we will start our engines. Pack control selectors off. Left engine selectors to ground. was supposed to be right engine first. I don't know. This is pretty weird. There goes our fuel. We did it by turning on from here. Okay, let's get the ground power off. And there we go, our engine is running quite smooth. Almost stabilizing. Let's set our second engine to run. This is the XP realistic mod, so which gives new sounds and effects. It's really great. The fuel goes in. We can check it from here. This is the exhaust gas temperature, so it's about 467 degrees outside. Just imagine you standing behind it. Checklist to next. We are ready for taxi. I don't know why is this thing not aligned yet. Alright guys, so I got this fixed. What I had to do was reload the aircraft, and this is literally my third try. When I was on my way to Paris, I don't know, the game stopped suddenly 3 times. So let's turn the APU grid off, which is right here. APU generator off, and the APU itself goes off. Turn the packs on to back to auto. Oh sorry, we have to keep this off. Isolation switch to off, left and right. Anti-ice is as required. We will keep we don't need anti-ice, sorry. We might need it up over there. Alright, so we are ready for taxi. What we can do is call for a taxi from here. Open up the iPad ground. Where is it? Okay, yeah, pushback truck. So the pushback works exactly how you taxi. So as soon as the pushback truck gets connected, what you can do is turn your brake off and throttle up. You can keep the throttle as much as you want, so it will push back at that speed, and use rudders for movements. And yes, one more thing to say, that we just crossed 100,000 views. Even when I was not active, I kept gaining the views, and that's immense. Like, I literally got 100,000 views, and that's credit all goes to you guys. It would have not been possible without you guys who watch my videos and supported. I had some mistakes which you even guys have been corrected in a positive way, so really appreciate for that, and just keep supporting, and I will grow along with you guys. Okay, so we just disconnected the pushback truck. Parking brake is set, and let's turn on the sorry, this is the taxi lights. Oh, okay, yeah, turn on the taxi lights, and we are done. Let's throttle up. We need some throttle just for a head start, and then we can taxi idle. That's how it is supposed to be. We have to taxi idle. We need some throttles while we are turning, because we brake and stuff, so that's obvious, but mostly we taxi idle. These are some stuff that I learned from my flight school. So what we'll do is hold short of this line, and as there is no ATC, we will manually look for the traffic. If no one is there, we'll line up runway 26 and take off, flying runway heading, and then clear for en route. Okay, no incoming traffic. Landing lights on, lights to bright, strobes on, and let's line up runway 26. What we will do is go to the back of runway 26 and make a U-turn, just so that we can use the maximum amount of runway, and that would be good for us in case of any emergency
approaching
or something.
26.
Use the rejected takeoff. So let's use the maximum amount of runway as possible for the safety purpose.
On runway 08, 900 feet remaining. Flaps.
Oh, forgot about the flaps. Well, I did it the last 3 tries, just forgot in this one. That's fine, we are still on the runway making a U-turn. We have got enough time, and we won't be on the runway for that purpose. As soon as you go on the runway, and you should only go on the runway when you're ready for the takeoff. But we are doing these extracurricular activities in which we have enough time that we can get the flaps on, so that doesn't matter. No one's gonna know. Haha, how about that?
On runway 26.
Alright, ready for takeoff. Let's stabilize at about 40 to 50% RPM. Full power. Full power, check. Airspeed is alive. V1. Okay. Just look at the sound. It's of the ground effects of the XP realistic mod. Ears up, posterior. Look at that sound. It's so amazing. What you have to do is get the terrain switch on. We need to find a particular waypoint for Innsbruck so that we can navigate out of this valleys, because there are obstruction everywhere. So I didn't find that thing online, so what I had to do is navigate my way through from this navigation display panel. So this area green, so that's almost acceptable. We are gonna get over it. This is red, so it is almost at our level. So that calls for a strike or a collision. We are getting clear on our right, so what we'll do is make a slight turn about 30 degrees. That's not slight, sorry. And we will head for the intercept. What we can do now is turn on our autopilot and auto throttle on. will be speeding to 250. So let's get our flaps retracted. Cross 10,000 feet. Let's get our landing lights off. And this is awful. I have to come here for this. Taxi lights off. Slight turn for our intercept, and we are on our way to the waypoint Kilo Papa Tango. You can hear some voice of the engine at this point. Airfront 246 is clear en route. Increase our climb rate and speed up to 290. What we can do is enter our Mach speed. We should go for Mach 0.80. We are experiencing some turbulence. We are at our waypoint, which is Kilo Papa Tango, and we exactly made our 37,000 feet by that waypoint. Experiencing some turbulence over here. Let's get, oh, this was an auto. How did this happen? Get on and back to auto. Let our passengers know that they can take a seat. Oh, we have about crosswind of 114 knots, so that's literally so high.
To the location of the emergency exit.
I've kept my settings to real weather. We are reaching our second waypoint in about 2 nautical miles, and some clouds are reported over this area. Weather was pretty clear back there, no clouds. There are some clouds here. That's fine. We are arriving at Pentu, and we will go at head to Gaulle. So we will start our descent after Gaulle. So let's just set it first here so that we don't have to tinker it later on. We are halfway through Gaulle, so we will start our descent about 1,000 feet per minute. We need to be at 28,000 feet at EGLL, so we'll manipulate our rate of descent. Speed back to 250. I think our speed is a drawback for us. See that effect? It is ultra realistic. And our speed should be 280 as mentioned in FMC. This is our speed according to the altitude and the pressure outside. So it actually differs with the true airspeed. True airspeed is over 415 knots. This is our indicator airspeed, and it depends upon the altitude. Clouds and clouds and clouds. I even learned in the flight school that there are different types of clouds. You can just categorize it clouds, but there are like so many different categories, and some of them are avoided, like nimbostratus or something. That cloud's like extremely dangerous. If you go into it, you have a chance of stalling or something, because there's like a heavy turbulence in there. go to index and approach LFPG 111.905 is our ILS frequency, so we'll put it here 111.905. And what is the course? Course is 266, it's written here. Let's turn on our landing lights because we are under 10,000 feet, and also turn the taxi lights and the turn off lights, so that as soon as we get our gears off, the lights are on and we don't have to look after it. We actually do it after the gears are down, but we need another pilot for it because we have to manipulate stuff, manage the plane and all. Can't do it with one hand. Climb down to 3,000 just so that we can set up on our ILS. Flight decrease to 220. Oh, it's raining. I see it, like it's a little bit raining. Weather's bad ahead. Localizer and approach. Flaps 5.
Terrain.
That's 15. Gears down. Flaps full. I didn't expect this kind of weather. Speed brakes off, set to 3, and speed brakes are set.
Approaching 26 right.
This is like completely IFR here. God damn this weather, I didn't expect this. But it's my bad, I had to check the weather, like what kind of weather I'll be reaching over there. But that's fine, this plane are IFR equipped and capable of this stuff. Could be a problem in a Cessna which I usually fly. Autopilot disconnect. Auto throttle is off.
Sync rate 100. Light slow. Light slow. 50. Light 40. Slow. 30. Light slow. 20. 10.
Throttle idle. Speed brakes off. on. I mean reverse thrusters on. Speed brakes. Oh. I have this new throttle quadrant in which there are knobs for the rudder, so they are like pretty sensitive. That's fun. I had to fight with this crosswind. It's 14 knots of crosswind. Alright, reverse thrusters off. Okay, I know autopilot is disconnected. Shut up. Speed brakes down. Well, that was a bit bumpy landing. That's okay, given the weather. Landing lights off. Strobe lights off. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Little Johnny wants to fly. Rain, rain, go away. Okay, we are there. Parking, brakes set, lights off. Alright guys, so that was a great flight, regardless of the fact that I had to do it 3 times. But it was a very nice flight, and again I apologize for the delayed video. I hope you liked this video and enjoyed this video with this new FlightFactor plane. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to my channel and leave a like on the video. Do some comments in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. And once again guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.